Hi Pile One, welcome to my video today. This morning when I woke up, I figured I was like, you know what, let me go to my French little pastry shop down the street and get a little breakfast. And while I was there, I thought, wow, these pastries are really vibrant and beautiful. Why don't I make a pick-a-card video with them? So I figured I would serve you a little afternoon delight today. So we're gonna take a little look about what your person's thinking and feeling about you, a little classic look. And I'm going to feature this on the side so you guys can stare at this gorgeous French experience and sharing this with me. You guys picked this incredible, beautiful blue Druzy heart over your pile. And you picked this Alchemia tarot card deck, which matches our beautiful lemon meringue chocolate covered mousse, which is lovely. So we definitely will be turning into the sweetness of your person and your connection. So, I'm going to shuffle the tarot, see a little bit about what's going on with you guys. All right. So I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do a few cards for your person, what they're thinking and feeling about you, a few cards for you, how you're thinking and feeling about them, and then the shared energy between the two of you right now. So I have, this is what they're going through. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move this beautiful future tarot card deck off here for just a bit. There we go. Have a little more space. And then how you're thinking and feeling about them. And then the shared energy between the two of you. Or kind of like, yeah, I would say this is what's going on between you guys right now. So how they're feeling, how you're feeling, and what's going on between the two of you. So for them, they're actually feeling a little self-focused, focused on their own self and their own interests. I get the Five of Swords, where it's like they're kind of just like racing off and doing their own thing. I feel like they may not be super involved in this connection at the moment, or they may be really focused on the thoughts of like, I need to be independent, I need to be self-reliant, I need to focus on myself and my goals and do my own thing. So I do feel like they may also be in their ambitious energy right now too at work. For you, I feel like you have been having mixed feelings about your person lately. I get the Two of Coins, where it's like sometimes you're in, sometimes you're out, and sometimes you always have like one foot out the door, or you've been maybe questioning whether or not lately you should be all in this connection. Which makes sense because if your person has been a little more unavailable, I can see how you might be second guessing the connection or wondering how long you should stick around. My sweet love, I don't want you to eat the pastry. It's chocolate. That's not good for kitties. Okay, yeah. Sit up on that table. The shared energy between the two of you, though, it seems like if you guys separate from each other, you guys always come back to each other. So I get the Six of Wands, which is even if you guys, even if they go do their own thing and leave, and you go do your own thing and wonder if you should stay or go and kind of go back and forth between that energy, that with the Six of Wands, this card is always called the hero that comes home after battle. So even if you guys do part ways or you go do your own thing, you guys do seem to come together again. So I do feel like that you guys do want to stay together, or you guys want to be in a partnership or continue associating with each other in a romantic way. Because the Six of Wands is good. It's actually a success and victory card as well. So it also might be some of the situations going on right now might be that, you're focusing on your multiple jobs with the Two of Coins. They're focusing on their own ambition, and you guys are trying to focus on your success individually and together as a couple. So that's another scenario that could be going on right now with the two of you. For them, what they're going through is Two of Wands. They feel incredibly sexually attracted to you. I know tarot readers read this differently, but I always look at the Two of Wands as sexual passion and sexual attraction, because once I had a tarot card deck that represented it that way, and I've always looked at it ever since that way. For you, how you're feeling is you're feeling a little distant. So I get that distance makes the heart grow fonder for them, apparently, because, you've been kind of having one foot out. They're feeling very attracted to you. And the Three of Wands is you might even be walking away or telling them, I think I might want to leave, or you might be trying to emotionally detach from them right now, even if you don't really leave them with the Six of Fire coming that way. And I get the 6 of coins between the two of you. So you may be in some financial situation where that unites the two of you or keeps drawing you guys together. So the 6 of coins represents how you guys are united. And it's interesting with the 6 of wands and the 6 of coins. It's like you both kind of have their shared energy. So I feel like on one level you guys are kind of walking away or doing your own thing, but then there's also a coming together energy between the two of you, which is nice. So that is good. Now for them, I get the Justice card. So I feel like they do want to be in a relationship with you. They just may have a time management struggle right now. So the Justice, I feel like they want to treat you well and fairly, and they do want to continue in this connection and in this partnership with you. And wow, for you, you're really like second guessing this connection. I get the 7 of Cups, which represents like your kind of pulling back or not wanting to make a commitment here. So you may have been kind of sick of them focusing on their own thing, and you may have one foot out the door and want to leave, and they may feel like now they want to, you know, make things official or lock things down. The shared energy between the two of you is I get the 3 of Cups, which is a happiness and a celebration and a lighthearted energy. So you might be telling them, you know what, I don't want to commit to you right now, but we can still have fun, we can still hang out, we can still date, we can still do etc., etc., etc. And it's a very interesting dynamic between the two of you. And now for them, I get Knight of Cups. They're being romantic and they're doing the romantic gesture. They're extending their energy. And for you, I get the Emperor, where you're again feeling like you're wanting to focus on your own self. So there is this. And then I get, and it's interesting how both of you guys are in your masculine energy. So that could be like a gay male relationship for some of you watching. That also might be that both of you are in your kind of like a dominant achiever energy. And it may be about there needs to be a more of a coming together or a balance here. It may be that you're thinking, you know what, I gave you a lot of chances and you weren't able to step up because you were focused on your own self. And so now I got to just take care of me. I got to walk away. I got to be both the woman and the man in this connection or in my own life, that kind of thing. I get the Prince, get down. I know there's food here. Get down, please. I get the Princess of Coins for the shared energy. So yes, focusing on your career is important. And also it does seem like you do value each other still. And so there is that energy for that connection between the two of you. So with the Princess of Coins, I feel like that there is a cherishing going on. And then them, you, and the shared energy between the two of you is I get for them right now. Yeah, they value you. I get the 10 of Coins, which is a treasure chest. Again, focusing on their career is important to them, and making money in the material world is a major focus for them. But I also feel like they look at you as a treasure chest, like you are a miracle, and that's beautiful. You are heartbroken, though. I get the 3 of Swords. I feel like you think enough is enough, and I feel like you might be done. Or you might be really, really considering walking away more than you've ever thought of before. But that might just be reactionary in you, because the shared energy between the two of you is the 2 of Cups, which is, again, being together in commitment. So it seems like you guys have a lot of conflicting feelings going on between the two of you. You both want to, it's like they want to focus on their own individual pursuits and also be connected to you. You feel hurt and wounded by this, maybe by neglect, and you're wanting to walk away and yet also find yourself bound or maybe like tied together with them. So it's a very interesting dynamic with you guys. I feel like maybe you feel at odds with yourself or at war with yourself, or you're really trying to convince yourself to leave. So it's a very interesting energy here. I'm going to get some more details and see if I can look deeper into kind of what's going on with you. It does seem like you're very conflicted, and I feel like you're trying to protect your heart, and I do feel like you have, like while you can have happiness with your person with the 3 of Cups, that 3 of Swords feels like you've been going through some pain about this too. So with the Fin de Siècle card, I want to see kind of like what are they experiencing in their life right now, which might be influencing the way they interact with you. So I'm going to pull 5 cards. So this is what they're experiencing in their life right now, which is affecting or influencing how they're interacting with you in this connection. So I get change. They are going through some changes in their life, which I think is great. I feel like that this positive change card can help, but let's see the surrounding cards. Toil and labor. They might be changing jobs, or they might be willing to make changes in their own life and in their own mind and psyche in order to work on this partnership. They may be more willing to work on this relationship or partnership than they ever have before, or they may be in this phase if they kind of cycle between being involved and then not being involved. Even though I'm not getting that their energy is wishy-washy, I just get that they might have like a one-directional focus where they focus on this and then they focus on you, and they focus on work and then they focus on you, and you may feel that disconnect as abandonment or neglect or as pain, especially if they focus, like if they're not balancing it, like if they're focusing on work like 90% of the time, and then when they focus on you, they're very romantic and amorous, but it's like 10% of the time, you may feel like it's breadcrumbs or that you're starving. I get the poverty card. Yeah, they might be going through some financial struggles right now, or they might be afraid of being poor, or they may have fear-based beliefs in regards to money, work, and career. And so that's definitely interfering with and affecting your connection for sure. I get the gift. I feel like they feel poor, but they want to give to you. I feel like they want to give you a present or give you a gift. Maybe they're saving up for one, or they're working hard for one. Maybe they're not telling you that they're trying to surprise you with something financial as a gift, as an offering, and their actions might be confusing. So like, let's say they're trying to save up for an engagement ring or a house or like something beautiful they want to present to you, but they don't want to spoil the surprise. It can feel confusing why they're really like busting their butt with work. And yeah, main female. I feel like they want to give to you. Yeah, I feel like they're secretly trying to earn money to buy you something of value special, because they look at you as their main person and they want to give you this gift, and they feel inadequate or having a hard time being able to make this money or this financial thing happen, and they're working really hard and they're trying to make changes in their life in order to make this happen for you. So it seems like, I'm glad you're watching this message, because this could be very easily misconstrued as neglect. But I do feel like they are very focused on you, actually. But if they haven't been for a while, I can see where maybe you might feel like it's too late. But interesting, the gift, literally the gift card comes up again. I'm going to take it. It's very interesting though. So I want to take this card just in case. Well, it's not supposed to come out then. Basically, I have nails, and if they don't come out, then they don't come out, and that's not what we're meant to get. So I want to shuffle the cards and see what dynamics. Wow, this is amazing. I get the gift card. I get the soulmate card. I feel like they think you're like their soulmate. They feel this energy strongly. And it's interesting because I feel like they really want to give you a gift because they value you so much. And I feel like they need to work for it. Yes. And I get retreat, and I get shift and focus. So this is interesting because I get that they are shifting their focus. So that is strong. So they're shifting their focus. And if they have had to retreat, I feel like that it's because they're trying to give you a gift, or maybe they've been in retreat mode and now they're coming out of it and they're shifting their focus onto you more. Because I do get a lot of positive cards like the Knight of Cups. That's a very romantic card. The Two of Wands, that's very passionate and sexual. So I feel like that this is very promising, and this is a very interesting dynamic between you and your person. So this is fascinating. All right, I'm going to get some more details with the unicorns. I want to get more facts. All right, what are they going through right now in regards to their life that might be affecting you? What are pile one's person going through in their life? Wow, I get thankful. So this is positively affecting you because they are very thankful for you. So they realize your value. They're grateful. They have a strong, recognition of you. And I do feel like that you make them really happy with the happy thoughts card. So I feel like they are thankful for you. And then when they think of you, they have happy thoughts. And they really want to, give you something almost out of gratitude, but more out of love. So I think that that's interesting. Yeah. Forgive. They also, for some of you, if you guys, now it doesn't show in the cards you guys got in a fight, but maybe you've been fighting over this, or maybe you got in a fight and they're trying to give you a gift to get you to forgive them. So if they've done something where they may be in the doghouse a little bit, I feel like they might be trying to do something to get you to forget them. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting, my darling, darling. Pile one. Pile one. And I think I did even say pile two as I was shuffling, but they know what I mean. All right. I want to know, with the messages of love, I want to know how they're feeling for you in their heart right now. So how is pile one's person thinking and feeling about them in their heart right now? Leap of faith. It does seem like they really want to take a leap of faith with you. So that is very beautiful and very important. So they do want to take a leap of faith. I get addiction. It does seem like one or both of you or they may be battling an addiction, or they may even feel addicted to you. Maybe someone's addicted to food or sugar. I know I'm a little partial to sugar myself. As you can't tell, right? Okay. And then I get retreat and rejection. Yeah, I feel like they're focusing overly on work can make you feel very rejected, and they can tell that you've been retreating. They may feel like their retreating has been rejecting you. They might be afraid of being rejected and they retreat. It's a very interesting dynamic, because on one hand, they want to take a leap of faith with you, and on the other hand, they worry about being rejected for this. And I get the retreat card with you. So you may have felt like their energy has just been hot and cold, maybe for too long. So that's also something that you may be kind of going through or dealing with your person. So there is that. It's still in frame. I'm just going to put it over there. I don't know whatever happened to the other crystals I was using. Whatever. All right, with fairies, I want to know some details. What's going to happen in this connection? What is going to happen in the future of this connection as things progress? Okay, I love this. One or both of you may be going through an emotional healing. I also get flower power. So also, I feel like being out in nature and connecting to flowers is going to help. One of the gifts they might want to give you is flowers. It might be like an apology and they give you roses or flowers to apologize. So that's interesting. I do feel like that's probably the gift or something they may want to do, or symbolic of that. They want to give you flowers as an apology. Aww. Okay. Yes. Okay. And on the back of the deck, I get healed, healing, healer, especially powerful combined with the emotional healing card. So that's beautiful. And I get as a main message, everything's okay. So that is amazing. So yeah, so I feel like they're trying to make everything be okay by giving you a gift, probably flowers. And I know that can seem like a cheap gift, but if you've ever tried to, oh, here's the crystal. If you've ever tried to send flowers to people, it can be like $100, you guys. That can be a lot of money. Also, like, flowers can be pretty elaborate, and there are expensive flowers out there too, for sure, like even more. And also, if they do have poverty, or if they're working at a job that doesn't give them a lot of money, or even if a lot of money that they earn, they spend, or they have to pay bills with, or whichever, they might be living in an expensive way of life. And so they may not always have a lot of money to spend on gifts and flowers and stuff. So I would say that for them, it might be that they don't have much, and they're trying to give it to you, which, it always means more when someone who doesn't have a lot of money spends their money on you, because that means that they're really trying to show you how valuable you are to them. Okay, so in regards to the romance angels, I do feel like if you've been leaving because of a third party situation, like for instance, all right, if you have felt that they have an ex that has been hanging around them and that's been pissing you off, I do get the release your ex card. So I do feel like they would be releasing their ex to focus more on you. If you are their ex, then they might try to release some emotional baggage that they feel in regards to this connection. So I do feel like it's an interesting dynamic, and I feel like they are going to try to release emotional baggage either way. And that's important with the emotional healing card. So I think that is something strong. Also, they're saying very soon that you deserve love and they want to give it to you. So I do feel like they want to give you their love very soon. So I do feel like that's also coming up. if they have an ex that's been hanging around and that's been making you upset, then they will release their ex very soon. And that might be a way that they show that they love you or prove their commitment to you. So there is that. Now, not all of you obviously have somebody that is dealing with an ex, so I wouldn't jump to the conclusion that that's what's happening. It's just that this is a general reading, and so some of you viewers watching is going through that scenario. So if you're going through that scenario, you would know about it, and this would be something that might be a point of contention in your connection with them. So this is not a surprise or new information. All right, now I want to see with the Stellar Energy Oracle deck, I want to see what are they thinking and feeling about you right now. Strong bonds. They feel like you guys do have a very strong bond. And I do feel like that's been illustrated in the tarot cards with the Six of Wands. And, you know, I feel like it's very interesting. The Justice card, I mean, the Knight of Cups. I do feel like you guys do have a strong bond and they are feeling it. So there is that. So that is beautiful, actually. I feel like that's very promising for your connection. And it's interesting, they are looking inward, which is great. I love how they're doing the self-reflection to, you know, restructure some things in their life. But I do get that they're feeling tied up right now and restricted, and that might be another piece of what's been maybe making it hard for you, and what make you want to leave the partnership or the connection. So if they do feel that, and also I feel like they're tied up by your strong bonds together. You know, they're tied to you by a strong bond. I think that's very important, and they're knowing that by looking inward. And also in addition to that, I also feel like they're looking inward to see what is blocking me from pile one. What is blocking me from connecting to them? What is blocking me from being able to move forward? Because I do get the moving forward card, which is interesting here. And I get Poetic Justice, which is ironic because literally they got the Justice card. So that came up twice for your person. So if they feel like they're involved in another connection like a marriage, they may need justice in order to move forward with you. They might feel tied up with a court case right now, or they might feel like they're tied up by something legal. Maybe there's paperwork or something they need to file, but it does seem like something has been taking up their time that might be a legal situation. Also, I feel like they want to treat you fairly again and, you know, have good karma with you. And good karma with themselves. So I do feel like that's kind of what's, you know, on their mind and what they're going through right now as well. Now, in regards to what emotions they feel for you currently, I'm going to look at the Ocean of Emotion deck. We'll see. Oh, they feel so miserable and they're very worried. So I get, they feel like they're carrying the weight of the world and they're very worried and they feel misery right now, which is interesting because I'm not getting too much of that in the tarot, but they did get, you know, feeling like that there was that Seven of Cups card energy. So feeling like they, oh no, you got the Seven of Cups. And also they might be worried that you're going to leave them. And they also might be miserable about that, thinking about you leaving. So I feel like your leaving would be a loss to them. And I get wild, that you definitely make them feel wild and free. And so if they've been tied up in something, you have been inspiring them to free themselves from that. So if they're tied up in something that's been blocking your connection, that you inspire them to free themselves. And when they do free themselves from the thing that's been holding them back, I get the Happy card, and you did get the Three of Cups card together as well, which is happiness. So I do get that you guys, you know, when they do free themselves and they don't feel so restricted, that they will be happy and they feel like it will make you happy because it says, I want to make you smile again. And again, that's one of the reasons why they want to give you the gift. And also when they are in retreat mode and when they're in isolation, they feel like, with the bottom of the deck energy, that you know, they're really lonely. And that makes them miserable too, and they don't like that. They don't like being away from you. So there is that. I'm going to get a message that could be a little blunt and honest. We are in a full moon Sagittarius today. And so if you guys want a blunt message, listen to this. And if you guys don't want, now these are like, this is a very blunt tarot or oracle deck. So it's like, and it has swearing in it, and it can be harsh. So if you don't want to listen to that, just mute it and I'll wave when I'm done. If you do want to listen, feel free. So I'm curious to see what might come out. So, all right, we're going to do that now. So what is going on between pile one's person and pile one, or what advice does Spirit want to give to pile one that might be a little tough love or a little straight up truth? All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. All right, my beautiful baby pile ones, you might be like holding on to so much stuff. It says shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive. Let that shit go. So I do feel like if you've been holding on to resentment, it does seem like, that, forgiveness is going to help you guys, progress if you want this connection. So there is that. Also, you may need to forgive yourself if you're upset being like maybe in a pattern that you feel like if you keep going back and forth with yourself or having one foot in, one foot out, you might have shame, regret, and guilt about that behavior. So they're saying you can forgive yourself as well. Ooh, it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. So it seems like for you that when you're looking at this relationship through what feels to be truth but could be pain, that it might be a distortion. And when we look at our relationships through a distortion, that it means that we can't really see, it's like we're in the dark. We're not able to see this relationship clearly. So it does seem like for you that you might be actually looking at this relationship through a distortion of pain, and it might be hard to see the truth of this connection that way. Because it does seem like you might be in your head a lot. It says, get the fuck out of your head, get in your heart, it misses you. So for you, you might feel actually that you are really caught up in your head and your over analytical thoughts, and that, your spirit is telling you like, we want to be really more in our heart. We want to be heart centered, but sometimes being in our heart feels scary. And so we don't want to be hurt. So we don't reside in our heart or live there. We try to repress that, but it never stops feeling, even if we try to push it away. So they're saying that for you, getting in your heart will help you forgive yourself and your person, and you'll be able to see this relationship in a clearer way. So that's kind of some helpful spirit advice for you. Oh, if you truly want to leave the relationship or the connection, this message is for you. It says, make better fucking choices. If you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. See, this deck is like, it calls us out, right? So they're basically saying like, if you really don't like this connection, if you're really feeling tired of it, then they're saying that if you feel like you're doing the same cycle over and over with this person and you're wanting to go, that they're saying you can make a different choice that might be better for you, that might be happier, or even sometimes in some cases healthier. So there is that. So if you're feeling very frustrated and angry with this connection and you feel like you're done, which I don't think you're done, but if some of you watching are done, then it says you can make another choice. And what's empowering about this card is that we have the power to make different choices at any time. And so just to know that if you really want to make different or better choices, you absolutely can. So there is that. All right, now we're going to go back to the reading for everyone else that has muted. Okay, welcome back, pile one. We just did the tough love. So basically, as a translation for these cards as advice from spirit or messages for you, they're basically saying if you've been holding on to some shame, regret, and guilt, that you may feel, I'm softening this so you don't have to hear the harsh profanities. So basically, if you've been feeling shame, regret, and guilt from being in and out of this connection, or feeling like you want to walk away, but you do feel like you can't or haven't been able to, you may feel shame, regret, or guilt about not being able to leave. And so in that case, they're saying it's okay to forgive yourself and your person. Also, if you feel like you haven't gotten clarity about this connection, it might be because you've been in your head too much, and it might feel unsafe for you to be in your heart. And so for you, if you were to look at this and follow your heart, it might give you at least some emotional clarity. And if you feel like you are just very angry with your person, because I feel like you could be, especially with the Three of Swords, which is a heart, like a hurt heart. If you feel like you've been really angry with your person or feeling hurt about that, then they're saying you can always be empowered to make a different choice. So that's kind of the softened version of the advice from spirit for you. All right, now we're going to look at their higher self and see what does their higher self want to tell you right now. If they could tell you anything with their in the shadows. Your body language says so much. You may feel like you've been hiding from your person, that you've been wanting to walk away, but they can tell in your body language. So just know you have not been as cryptic or as cool as you think you may be. Cool meaning like you may not have been able to like play it cool. So it seems like they can tell. And so the thing is sometimes we wear a mask because it's not safe for us to be authentic, or we don't feel it's safe. And so what happens with this is we can sometimes say one thing and think that we are being, really effective. But the thing is the other person can always feel it, and intuitively it feels off to them, and then they feel like they don't know how to trust you. So the thing is we sometimes will, say things are fine when they're not, and then they can tell that they're not, and then, there's a disconnect between the connection, and it can sometimes throw this connection off track. So if you feel like that's been what's going on, you may know that, if you feel like your actions and your words and everything haven't been congruent, they haven't been the same, then your person may be confused why you're doing this, or they may not understand that you're doing it because you feel emotionally unsafe to connect with them. So just to know that you may not be getting away with it. So there is that. What else do they feel? Or what else are they going through? Okay, we have a few here. We will look at this. Also, I feel like your person knows you deeper than you think they do. So they can probably tell, and they're probably very connected to you, and they can tell when things are off. Aw, it seems like they say, I forgive you, and you literally got the card that says forgive yourself. So if there's something that you feel like maybe you did in this connection, or there's something that maybe, maybe you've said or did something while you were hurt about this person, it seems like they forgive you. So there is that, and maybe, it's hard for you to forgive yourself, but they do, and you deserve forgiveness. I scared myself that day. So it seems like that they might have done something that scared them as well. So maybe you both have done stuff in this connection that you guys aren't proud of, or that, has maybe felt like you've hurt the connection, or they felt like they've hurt the connection. But I also feel like that, there is a lot of forgiveness that can happen in this connection that can unite you guys if you want to be united. I feel like you're on the fence with it. But if you do want to be united, then I feel like that there is a lot of hope for that. Okay. I get the Hidden Truth Oracle from their higher self, what they want to tell you, if they could tell you anything. So take these 4. Okay. I am not available. So they're very aware that they do go through time periods, and even now they may be in the time period where they're unavailable. So they may be physically unavailable. I feel like they're emotionally available to an extent, but maybe not as much as you need them to be. And that might make you nervous to be vulnerable to them. But it does seem like they do feel like they are not available from time to time, and maybe right now. They're saying even if they're not available, that they do love you. This is a very beautiful card. I want to hold it close to the camera so you guys can see the love for you. So they do love you, and I do get that with the Knight of Cups energy and the Soulmate card you guys got from them. I get the I left you before you could leave me. They may be self-protective, and that might be why with the 5 of Swords they were focusing on their own thing. So they may also have broken up with you or disconnected from this connection, but hasn't really completely walked away. And then I couldn't let you get close to me. And that might be what just makes you feel frustrated or feel starving, because it seems like that it's been very difficult for you to get close to this person. So maybe they, in a way, did a self-fulfilling prophecy or pushed you away to this point. And it also seems like maybe they just have been feeling like it's hard to let someone in, and you feel like it's hard to let them in. So maybe it's a mutual thing. You guys might be mirroring each other. Now I'm going to get the Hermit Tarot. I'm going to see what their thoughts about you are right now, what they're thinking and going through in regards to you right now. If they could tell you anything, what they would say, or what their truth is. Wow, that's a lot. You know what? I'm just going to take them all, and I'll make this be your final message. Wow, that's a ton. Okay, there's a lot. Maybe they feel like they have a lot to say, or a lot that's unsaid. There's like a ton of cards, but there is a big deck. So, all right. So I'll just rapid fire do these, because this is just, imagine I'm them speaking to you. I am manifesting you. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. No. Definitely. They may have conflicted thoughts as well. They might deny that you hurt them, but they definitely feel hurt. I imagine you naked. I never imagined so much perfection, like a fortune cookie, ... in bed. So I imagine you naked, and they think that your naked body most likely is perfection. Do you even see me that way? They wonder if you think that they're perfection or if you're sexually attracted to them as much as they are to you. Strength, ego, and they get in their ego about it. They definitely want to feel very sexy, and they want to feel this way. They want to feel attractive to you. I just wish things were different. I feel like they do wish there was a lot of things that were different in regards to this connection, like they wish it was going better. I hope you'll wait for me. So if they are in separation, if they really have pushed you away completely, I feel like they hope you'll wait for me, but you never ever have to wait. And then happiness is my priority. So if they have been prioritizing their own happiness, then I can see how you may be wanting to have one foot out the door to prioritize your own happiness. So I do get that. But I do feel like there is a lot of love in this connection, and I do feel like there is a lot of hope in this connection as well. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile 1. I hope this helped you and resonated with you. If it did not resonate with you, then feel free to pick another pile, or you can choose another reading. I do have a lot of other what are they thinking and feeling about you videos, and all sorts of other videos like what are their next action, what are their intentions with you, how to heal your heart. That might be a helpful one if you've been in pain about this connection. So I do have a lot of other videos that might be able to help you out. I would say if you do feel sad, you may want to connect to some Druzy. I feel like that might kind of lift your spirits a bit. This blue Druzy is a beautiful crystal for speaking your truth with the throat chakra. So that's good. And it also will help you be brave and have protection if you're feeling extra vulnerable, because it is the color of Archangel Michael. So I do feel like that is beautiful. And then the yellow color that's been predominant in this reading has also been like solar plexus chakra, feeling like you're trying to tap into your own power or your own empowerment to feel powerful enough to feel self-confident. So I do feel like that's an energy that you're wanting to tap into as well. So especially if you've been connected to a lot of like blue and yellow lately. So there is that. Anyways, pile 1, if you did like this video, I would love for you guys to like it, for you to share it, for you to subscribe. I love when you guys become a subscriber. And also reading your comments just makes me so happy, and it really makes my day. So if you want to leave something down in the comments section, even emojis or whatever, it's always so fun. So I hope this resonated. I wish you a lot of love and luck with your person. I am rooting for you if this is where you would like to stay. If you don't and you want to leave, then I know that you'll be fine and you'll do well. And I wish you luck with that as well. So until next time, I'm here for you, and I hope you take care. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading today. I love how you have joined me for a beautiful French delicacy, little afternoon treat for you. You have picked this amazing, amazing French pastry today. In the French cafe I went to, they call it a Hawaiian. So Hawaii might be important for some of you. I love that it has like an assortment of fruit on it, which is really yummy and delicious. I feel like this is like a meringue. No, it's not. Coconut. Oh, that's why it's Hawaiian. Okay. Delicious. So, coconut might be important to some of you as well. Or like fruit and eating. I wouldn't say eating healthy. You can't pass that off as healthy. But I would say maybe you guys are, into fruit a lot. I think this is gorgeous. I love the artwork of French pastries. So basically I was thinking, well, let's make a little pick a card video with these pastries. They look absolutely eye-catching and fantastically delicious. You have also picked this beautiful arrowhead. It's a red jasper, which is so nice. And one of my friends, I went on a rock walk with him, and he tumbled it in his rock tumbler and made it like so shiny and smooth, like glass, like a mirror. You can see it like reflecting the light. It's like so pretty. So this is a really beautiful crystal. Red jasper is always a crystal of like strength. So that's good. It's also the root chakra, which is about being grounded. So I think that this is great. You have picked the Good Tarot. So the Good Tarot card deck is great. It's by Colette Baron Reed, and I really love this deck. We're just going to channel a little bit about what is your person thinking and feeling for you today. What are they going through? I figured we would do a little classic reading today. So I'm going to shuffle the cards. I'm going to do a little bit. I'm going to keep this in frame. And I want to keep this Jasper in frame as well, too. So you can see it. Can you see it there? Okay, so we're going to do a little 3-card pile where we're going to do the first card for what is your person thinking and feeling about you, what are you thinking and feeling about your person, and then what is the shared energy between the two of you. So right now, what your person is thinking and feeling, I get the Justice card. So it does seem like they're thinking about commitment, they're thinking about fairness, they're thinking about balance, they may be a Libra, and they are trying to do the right thing. For you, you have the Chariot, okay? You may be a Cancer. The Chariot represents wanting to move forward and even travel. So you may want to travel to your person if this is long distance. You might want to take a trip together, or you may just want to like progress this relationship forward, or, you know, travel with your person, you know, to see them, even if they're local. The shared energy between the two of you is you guys actually came up to a crossroads where you guys have to make a choice. So you guys are definitely at a fork in the road right now. So interesting with Justice, it's also about making fair choices. So for them, for you, and for shared energy between the two of you. For them, I get 3 of Coins. They're trying to build something stable and solid with you. That's great. I feel like they really do have intentions towards commitment, or to being committed with you, or being committed with you, if they are already in a commitment. I get the Moon. You're emotionally confused. Again, Cancer energy. The Moon rules Cancer. So, very interesting. Okay, so there's a lot of Moon energy. And actually, just so you guys know, I am filming this video on a full moon in Sagittarius today. It's not going to be released around the full moon because I have a ton of videos already I've been recording that are earlier than this and I'm releasing first, but this is a full moon energy reading. So you guys also might feel like that this connection could be a little dramatic, or you might be going through a dramatic time or an event-filled time with your person right now. Yeah, I get 5 of Swords. You guys might need to make a decision about focusing on your own goals or your own wants, or focusing on your own self. But I feel like you're thinking about how can you guys do it in a way that brings both of you peace, because there are 5 doves on this card, which is the dove or the bird of peace. So there is that. So I do feel like that you are trying to figure out how to make changes in this connection that both of you can get your needs met. I think that's important. A lot of times in relationships, we think about, oh, we either put them first and then we're a little codependent, and we neglect ourselves, or we put ourselves first and then we have a hard time like attuning to them if we have to prioritize ourselves and self-love. But the ultimate goal of relationships and relationship therapy is when both people can find a way to get both of their needs met, where either we both take care of our own needs and then we give to our partner second as a way of balance, or we find a creative solution together as a couple where both of our needs can be met, like where both of the goals are in alignment to make both people happy. So that's like a united decision. So there is that, and I feel like that might be what you guys are going through right now. Yeah, if they get the 8 of Swords, I feel like on some level they do feel restricted or trapped or tied up. So they might be going through some struggle in regards to that. And for you, I get the Queen of Cups. Wow, this is the 3rd Cancer zodiac sign energy. All right, some of you guys have to be Cancers, or at least water signs. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So here's the Queen of Cups. Very, very beautiful. This is like, you have so much love in your heart for your person. It's overwhelming you, and maybe it's making you confused. Especially, you might be confused why they can't come to you, or why you guys can't unite, or why you can't come together. I get the Queen of Coins on their end. This also might be a lesbian relationship, or 2 women here, or 2 people in their feminine energies. So maybe 2 people in their emotional energies right now. Then your side, oh, sorry, I forgot the shared energy between the two of you. The shared energy Three of Swords. It does seem like you're both trying to make a decision to make both of your needs be met, but right now you might be just thinking, how do I make my own needs instead of my partner's or instead of both? And I get that that's been making you very sad, because both of you with the Three of Swords feel broken or sad. On their end, with the Queen of Coins, also they might be focusing on work and career stuff, but also they might be thinking about prioritizing you and your needs. Even if you don't feel like they're prioritizing you, I feel like they are trying to keep you in mind, or they are trying to do something that fits both of you. For you, on your end, I get Three of Fire, again the card of travel. So there is this. Also, it's interesting, I'm doing this reading on a Sagittarius full moon. We got the full moon here, and this is a Sagittarius card, so some of you may also have a Sagittarius moon. So there is this, but there's definitely a want for travel. And then the shared energy between the two of you, I get the Four of Coins. So I do feel like that both of you want to hold on to each other. You see each other as somebody valuable and emotionally important to you guys. And it seems like you both don't want to let go of this connection. So the struggle might be about how do you make both of your needs be met in this connection so you can hold on to each other and maybe find some creative solutions. And then the final card of how they're thinking about you right now, I get Fortune's Wheel. They are hoping that things will turn around. They do feel like this is a lucky connection and they feel blessed by it. And I do get that they're waiting for circumstances to improve, or they're waiting to be less restricted, or they're waiting for money to come in to help this connection. But they are waiting for things to progress. But it might be a timing thing. I get the Four of Cups, which represents you might be bored and tired of waiting as well. You're itching to move forward. You have two cards of travel and a lot of cards of emotion. And with the Four of Cups, you also might be bored of waiting or tired of waiting, or you might have been waiting for a long time. And then in the shared connection between the two of you, I get Messenger of Fire or Princess of Fire, Page of Fire. And again, I'm getting female energy. So you both might be in your female energies, and you may have a hard time taking action if you both are in receiving or receptive energies. So there is this that's going on for you guys right now. Now I'm going to see more details. So I'm going to pick the Fond de Siècle deck, see a little bit about what are they experiencing in their life right now that might be interfering with this connection. They're going through some depression. I get the Despair. They're depressed about the world or the state of affairs of the world or their community. They also might be really depressed about what's been going on at home. I do get the Home card or House. And we flipped out Occupation. Yes, we did see that they were focusing on work and career. And I want one more, please. Family room, which falls on House. There may be some family interference in this connection or family dynamics that are affecting this in a negative way. On the back of the deck, I get Mature Man. It might be father issues, either father wounds or father interference or father stuff. So there is this. Also, if they are a man or identify as a man and they have a hard time being in their masculine energy, that also indicates wounds from their father, where they may feel like it's triggering for them to be what they consider traditionally a man should be, or what gender roles traditionally are. So I feel like for them as well, if they do have wounds with their dad, like say their dad worked a lot and so they're like, I never want to work a lot. Or say their dad was absent and they just don't know how to, have a role model that's man and they don't know how to exercise that in the real world. So it seems interesting in this way. So I do feel like they do have some father, wounding that's going on right now. Or maybe something's going on with their dad, like some issue regarding their dad, like something, that they might be having to take care of him. Maybe their dad lives with them, or, that kind of thing. So it is that. Also, if they live at home with their parents, it seems like that also might be putting a damper on the connection. But I am getting patience. I do get your person is trying to be patient with this connection, or they've been patient. I get the Children card. So if it does, again, like for them being a child to their dad, it seems like that, again, that might be interfering with this connection. Also, they themselves may be a dad and they may have kids that might be also interfering with this connection, or at least influencing how this dynamic is. So there is that. What else? We have receptivity and release. Yeah, I get a lot that they're in their feminine energy. They're in their receiving energy. and they may have a hard time putting things into action, and you might be itching for them to do so, and they may be just holding back, waiting, and being passive, or in the receptive, like they'll receive actions from you but not initiate. So it's an interesting dynamic with that. And then I get release, where you're like literally see how you're trying to drag them out from underneath their emotional baggage. Or you may feel that they're trying to drag you out because you might be overwhelmed by your emotions. You know, you did get that with a lot of emotional cards on your side of things. So it might be that it's taking a toll on you emotionally, and you may feel like you're needing to struggle or come out of it in that way. I want to see what blessings are going to help this connection in the future. What blessings are going to help this connection? All right. I get it's okay to be different. I get, and that's good, because when we honor the differences between us, we can actually receive like help. Like for you, you might feel like you guys are both in your feminine energies. You're both in receptive energies. You both are like too much the same. And a little bit of difference actually can help this connection. So there is that. I get exercise. I feel like that that can help regulate emotions really well. It can get our emotions out if we're feeling like there's too much. Also, if we're feeling depressed, that can raise the energy and make us, get up and go, like get us, motivated. I get finish what you've started. So I do feel like that they're wanting to finish what they have initiated in this connection. And I feel like that they're wanting to follow through with what they're trying to do. So there is that, definitely yes. So I do feel like they want to keep following through when it comes to you. I don't feel like they want to let go, but I feel like there needs to be some creative solutions in this connection for both people to be happy. Now I get the Messages of Love Oracle, because I want to see what are they feeling for you. Trust. I feel like that they do trust you a lot. And trust is a very sacred thing. Denial of, but they might be denying their feelings for you. Interesting. That I didn't see. Interesting. That's new information. So it says they feel like their true love is already part of their life, but they're in denial about it. So they might be in denial that you are a true love for them. And I get go slow. So I'm getting that also they may want to go slow in this connection. So with bottom of the deck energy. So it's interesting. It's interesting here. So they may, be denying their feelings for you right now. Or they might be having a hard time accepting their feelings or going in that energy. I want to look at the fairies and see what's happening in this connection. So a little more details about what's happening in this connection right now. Again, the card of patience, please. That is so interesting because, your person did get the patience card. So that's interesting. So you got the patience card twice. So there's that. So they're saying that wow. Okay, this is also interesting, you guys. Seriously, check this out also. Okay, so with the unicorn deck, you got exercise. Well, you got that twice. Again, get some exercise. Exercise came out twice. So definitely this will help you regulate your emotions, and it will definitely help you if you've been feeling depressed or overwhelmed emotionally. So patience came out twice. Get some exercise, or exercise came out twice. So interesting. I get connect with nature. So exercising outside is also a great way to clear your energy. So if you feel like you've been holding on to too much, that helps. And that helps release from emotional baggage too. So there is that. Wow, holiday. Again, I'm getting that you guys might want to travel for the holidays, or maybe you're trying to get your person to travel with you on the holiday. And interesting, I get vegetarian, because I was also saying in the beginning with like the fruit, I was saying that. So, you may have some vegetarian people watching right now, or your person might be vegetarian. Fruits and vegetables may be important for you guys, so that's interesting. All right, I want to know what the romance angels, what their feelings are for you right now. What are they feeling for you right now? Engagement. I do feel like they would like to commit to you on a higher level of engagement or commitment. So that is lovely. I feel like they see you as somebody who would be great to be married to or engaged to. But if they're in denial of their feelings, they might also be denying like they might be denying their readiness, or they might think like, I'm not ready to go that far or to commit that much or to go into that. So they might be in denial about that part. But yeah, getting to know each other. Okay, that's the thing. I feel like they think that you could be a great marriage partner for them. But I feel like that they're in denial of their feelings because it's too soon and it's too early and you guys are still trying to get to know each other. So even if you feel like you've known each other for a while, they may still feel like, oh, I need more time though. But for me, I need more time. And then I get soulmate card, calling in your soulmate. So I do feel like that they do feel a soulmate bond with you, which is beautiful. Okay, so I had to pause the video because my mailman came and they had to deliver packages and make noise. So I wanted to pause the video, and while I did, I ate some more. So I apologize if things don't show up the same as continuity. But in regards to the Stellar Energy Oracle card deck, I want to know what they feel for you. Yeah, literally, this is the second card. Okay, so I got the engagement card, and I also get lasting promise of wedding rings. So here's another card that symbolizes commitment and engagement. So that's interesting. They do feel like they would like to marry you, or they would like to get engaged one day. And that might be why they're trying to go slow and they're not rushing, and why they're patient. Because I feel like for them that they're really trying to, do everything right. I feel like they're trying to get to know you and they're trying to build something over time. They did get, the 3 of coins, which is great. There we go. So I get lasting promise. They would like to make you a promise that lasts, usually a commitment or an engagement, but it could also just mean like a promise they don't want to break. So that's great. I get looking inward. So they're So I get looking inward, which is great. So they are really they might be in denial of their feelings, but I also feel like that they are trying to, break free from that. They're trying to accept their feelings. They're trying to make progress in that area. Because I get restoring balance, which connects to the Justice card that you guys got first, and then true love, which is also amazing. So I do feel like they definitely feel like a lot of true love with you. So I feel like, gosh, with the lasting promise, the 2 engagements cards, this soulmate card, the true love card, I feel like there's just so much here for you guys, I mean, I feel like you feel this connection. You feel overwhelmed emotionally. So this is amazing for you. I like this a lot. Now I get the Ocean of Emotion deck because I want to know what are their emotions for you currently. I see your emotions are all over the place, but I want to see what they're feeling. There we go. They have a lot of feelings too. Wow. You guys are an emotional couple, my darlings. There's a lot of feelings here. Okay. All right. So they are feeling build, exactly, the 3 of coins. They'd like to build a connection with you. They'd like to get to know you. They'd like to build something that lasts. They would like to have stability. I get naive. I feel like they don't want to be naive and they don't want to make stupid choices, so they're trying to build something strong and solid. They don't want to be foolish. They don't want this to be having like a flimsy connection. I get rage. I feel like they are angry about something in their life, maybe the restrictions that have been holding them back, or maybe about something that happened in their childhood. Again, I was getting that family stuff and father stuff. So maybe they have some rage about something that happened to them when they were young and naive, and they're trying to, foolish. I feel like that they're afraid of being foolish in this connection by rushing in. So there is that. They don't want to do something that makes them feel stupid or foolish. Yeah, I get weak. I feel like that they also feel like they're just not emotionally very strong. So, or maybe they feel like they're more vulnerable than they should be. Innocent, which is interesting on the naive card. Yeah, I feel like maybe something bad happened to them when they were younger as a child, like some childhood trauma, and they may still be angry about that. They might be carrying around that unhealed wound in them. And that might actually even cause them to sabotage this connection or make them not initiate or not progress with this connection. And then I get tame. It might make them be too passive and too weak or too tame. And I don't think being passive is weak, but I feel like it might connect. They may view that as that, or you may view that as that. But I feel like that in this case, they just might be like a little passive with this connection. Now I want to see from their higher self, like, what are their shadows right now? So what is their higher self thinking about your connection with them? I never used to look at you in that way. So if you guys have known each other before, like for a long time, but they've just been a friend, I feel like that now they're feeling romantic for you, and they're trying to go slow, and they're trying to transition this from maybe a platonic thing to a romantic thing. So also, they may also be seeing you in a different way for the first time, and this might be new. So now they need to get to know you in a romantic sense. So that's interesting. Oh my gosh, this is so conflicting. It says, I want to tell you so many things, but then I don't know what to say. So it seems like they don't know how to communicate to you a lot. So it seems like maybe they talk to you, but they don't know how to communicate to you their emotions or their truth, or they just don't quite know how to phrase it. But they do have a lot to say to you, which is interesting. Then I want to look at the Hidden Truth Oracle. What does their higher self want to tell you right now? It was my fault, but I blamed you. So you might be emotional right now if they're blaming you. I get with them, you know, having that like anger and that rage from some childhood stuff. They may feel triggered by some childhood trauma, and they may think it's your fault when really it was just like their past experience, or they may have done something and then blamed you for it. I wish things could be different. And I also get the card, I lost myself for a little while. So also I feel like, you know, they might be dealing with some trauma. They do wish that maybe things in this relationship could progress more. Maybe they wish that their restrictions don't hold them back as much. So there's that. All right. And now I'm going to look at the Hermit Tarot. So I'm going to see a little bit about what are they thinking about this connection. What are they thinking and feeling? Wow. Yes. I can't even look at you right now. So this is so interesting. I feel like they do feel triggered about something, and they are having a hard time confronting themselves, maybe confronting you. They're worried they'll lose you. Have I lost everything? I think they're worried they would lose you by going too slowly or by not progressing this connection. And I think they're worried about losing you. Yeah, they're thinking there's also something that you already know they're thinking. The already know card came up. You already know that they are waiting for you. Again, I feel like they're more in their passive energy and they're not in their initiating energy. So they're in the waiting space. They're in the patience space. You might even interpret this as like, gosh, they don't even love me because they're not even coming for me. But they are in definitely a patient or a receptive space, or they're a waiting space. And they're afraid that they've lost you, but they're really just waiting for you to come to them, which is very interesting, or to reach out to them. And then I have so much desire for you. So they're definitely very attracted to you. They definitely have a lot of desire, especially if things used to be platonic, but now it's getting more romantic. They definitely have locked that in. So they have a lot of desire for you, but they feel like they can't act on it because they're saying now is not the time. So they're saying that maybe you guys might have to wait a bit. There may be a waiting time here. And it's so interesting with this arrowhead. I was saying that this is about like being grounded. And literally this card says time to ground yourself. So it's very interesting. So they're needing to ground themselves because it says this love scares them and it feels like they feel a little anxious about this. So they have some anxiety here. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile 2. I actually know it and I don't. I want to leave you with a beautiful message as a closing, because I get that they're going through a lot right now in their head, but I'm also getting for you, I'm getting for you that no, I don't want to do that. I'm saying like you're going through a lot right now emotionally too, with all those emotional cards, Chariot, the Moon, Queen of Cups. Like you're going through a lot emotionally, Three of Swords. I want to get some more messages in regards to, let's see, what do I want to use? Yeah, okay. So this is like a double Doreen Virtue deck. I want to see what advice does Spirit have for you for 3 cards, and then how do they feel about this connection with 3 more cards. So how do they feel about this connection? 1, 2, 3. What Spirit says? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what they feel towards this connection is interesting. They definitely feel like you guys have a past life bond, or at least you have this bond where they feel very strongly connected to you. I get they have confidence. So it seems like they have confidence in this connection. They just want to move slowly, and they're wanting to, you know, progress and get to know you over time. And then I get the harmony card. So there is a lot about this connection that is harmonious for them that they do really like. And when you guys are in that energy, I do feel like that they are in a really like good headspace. That they do feel like it's very harmonious and good. For you, it seems like your angels want you to, or the fairies want you to, they want you to break free from what's holding you back. So definitely allowing yourself to express yourself emotionally, whether it's, you know, to this person or whether it's, you know, in some way. It does seem like they want you to break free from what's holding you back and to, you know, to get your emotions out in some cathartic, therapeutic way. Because I get speak your truth. So maybe there's something that you need to tell them or speak to them that you haven't said yet. And then I get that you are seeing the situation accurately. So there is that. And I feel like what you're seeing accurately is you're seeing it accurately that you both want this relationship or this connection to progress. Because literally on this card, it's like a boat on the ocean on this hawk. So I also get that it's like you're seeing it accurately that you want this relationship to progress. Like that's very accurate. That's very appropriate for you to want that and to feel that way. And so if they're dragging their feet about it, or if they're choosing not to move forward with you, or they're just trying to be in a passive energy space, I can understand how that can be frustrating and sad. So I can see where it can feel really difficult for you. And then as a final message, I'm going to get my Angel Therapy deck. I'm going to pull one Angel Therapy card for you, because it does seem like you've been going through a lot of emotions about this connection. Okay. Yes. Visualize success. So that is beautiful for you guys. Pile 2. They're saying they want you to visualize success in this connection. That's going to be able to help you. So it says, see yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. So definitely visualize your success, either optimistically with this person, because they do have a lot of feelings for you, or visualize success in your own life, doing something that makes you happy and following your goals, even if they're emotional goals, like wanting to be in a beautiful relationship. So visualize success and visualize yourself in that one. And if this person can join you in that, and connect with you and meet you in that relationship, then they will. What if not, then you're definitely going to be at least able to have somebody that will be able to step into that space. So, all right, my loves. Well, I hope that this has helped you and resonated with you. If this didn't, feel free to pick another video or another pile. I do have some other videos up that might help you, like how to heal your broken heart if you're feeling brokenhearted about this connection. What are they thinking and feeling videos about, you know, maybe some more details about this connection for you. And then what are their next action steps? What do they want in the future? What is your summer love life going to look like? What are their intentions for you? So I have all sorts of different videos up, so feel free to check them out. If this did resonate with you, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. You can hit that notification bell, and that will let you know other videos coming up that I can share with you. I do have some really cool series coming up that I'd love to share, so definitely stay tuned. And I love hearing from you guys, so when you do leave comments, it's just so awesome. So I will leave you guys here in this beautiful reading. I do feel like that this energy and this emotions needs to be grounded so that you guys can come together. And I feel like if they're passive, then it may require one of you being in a proactive energy. So I will speak with you next time. I'm here for you if you need me. And I wish for you to take care and all the love and luck for you and your person. So I'm rooting for you guys. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today of what they're thinking and feeling about you right now. So I appreciate you joining me on this gorgeous little French pastry adventure. I was going to my French pastry shop down the street, and I was looking how beautiful they were, and I was thinking, gosh, I should do a pick a card reading with these amazing pastries. So you guys picked the Soulmate Swans. And I love this. I love how they're together and it's beautiful. And the swan is a beautiful animal totem because it usually represents two people who have had ugly duckling syndrome in their life, who haven't felt like they're beautiful or that they haven't felt like they've fit in with people who they love. And so basically they grow up and they become a beautiful swan and they don't know the whole time that they were beautiful. And so basically you and your person may have some body image issues, or you may feel like you guys have, never really felt like you're very beautiful, or your person may not have always felt like they're attractive or that they're valuable or worthy. So I feel like that here are two beautiful souls who are soulmates and, united, or in this reading at least. I'll put them together. And I feel like that in this particular case, that you guys might not have felt very, beautiful and attractive. So, you've also picked these two crystals, which are special. I love the Soulmate double pointed quartz, which is nice. And you guys have picked, again, this double pointed citrine. So that's gorgeous. I also love how clear and see-through these crystals are. And so it really shows how you guys are authentic and transparent with each other for the most part in this connection. You also have picked the Lover's Path Tarot cards, which are fun. So I'm going to shuffle them and we're going to do a 3-card or 3-column spread in regards to how they think and feel about you and how you think and feel about them, and or what you guys are going through right now individually towards this connection, and then the shared energy between the two of you, what you guys are both going through. So I get the first card pile for them, for you, and then, you, and then shared energy. I'll switch it. Okay. So for them on their end, they're going through a soul awakening. You have definitely awakened them and lit them up. I also love the romantic myth in this card, or the couple, is Cupid and Psyche. So they definitely feel like you have struck them with Cupid's arrow, and they are definitely awakening to the romantic love in this connection. For you, what you're thinking and feeling, Prince of Cups, you definitely have your heart open to them. You have a lot of romantic love in your heart you would like to give to them, or you may even be prioritizing them over yourself. But I do love the Prince of Cups. It definitely shows that you have a lot of romantic feelings for them and a lot of romantic energy with them. For the shared energy between the two of you, what you both are feeling is transformation and change. And for the Prince of Cups card, I get Tristan. So there is that. Also, Tristan in the Tristan and Isolde myth was sad. So you might also see your person as sad, or you may feel sad sometimes as well, or just having a lot of emotions for them. The shared energy between the two of you, the transformation is usually the Death card. You might feel like you guys are in separation right now, or you might feel like you guys have to end things, or maybe you guys have gone through separation and you have ended things, or you might be both afraid the other one is going to end things. With the Persephone and the Pluto card, you might also feel like you can only see this person for like a certain duration of time at a time. So the myth with Persephone and Pluto, or the underworld, is basically that Persephone was only allowed to go up to the surface. She had to live in hell, because Pluto was in love with her, and she could only go up to the surface for 6 months of the time. And so when she was on Earth and on the surface of Earth, it would be spring and summer. But then, because her presence made it very light and beautiful and warm. But then when she was down in hell with him, then the Earth kind of suffered, and it was like winter and fall, cold and without like her warmth and love. So it's interesting with this dynamic. You also might feel like you guys have like a double life or like a split life going on, where you're with your person, but then you also have your own life and you bounce back and forth between both, or both of you might feel this way. Also, you both might be feeling like you guys are going through changes and transformation in yourselves individually, and also that this connection is undergoing a change and a transformation of growth as well. So I actually like this card in this deck for transformation, because I feel like it's very hopeful. And with the transformation going on between the two of you, it shows that this transformation is definitely giving your partner or your person epiphanies and waking them up. So that's amazing. Then their energy, your energy, and the shared energy between the two of you. So for them, on their side, oh, marriage card, traditional Hierophant. So, and this is the Romeo-Juliet card. So you guys might have met when you guys were much younger in life and then reconnected. Or younger and you guys didn't quite know how to be in a relationship, but yet had all the passion of it. Also, this person may want to marry you in the traditional Hierophant way. And I feel like they might be awakening to that. They might be awakening to being in a relationship with you. So that is beautiful. They also might be nostalgic for the time that you guys spent together when you guys were in a younger phase of your life. For you, how you're thinking and feeling about them is I get the Prince of Fire, where you're very passionate towards them. So this is a very strong sexual card. Also, I'm getting 2 princes on your side. So you may have other people you also might be dating. So there may be 2 men or 2 masculine energies that you're entertaining, or you may just feel like you yourself are in your masculine energy. So there is that. But I also get with the Prince of Fire, there's a lot of wanting to race towards them. And with the Prince of Cups, there's a lot of love that you have in your heart for them. So there's love and passion. Between the two of you, I get the Illusion card, which is normally the moon in the tarot. So I also get that there may be also a lot of confusion here. And so ironic, I'm not making this up, I get Ivan and Odette is a swan, and there are 2 swans on this card, which represent you and your person. So crazy. This is only like swan card I have in all of my decks, and this is a double swan. So fascinating. And there's a black swan on this card. So black swan might mean something to you guys, or the movie, or maybe someone's a ballerina or into dance. But what's interesting with black swans for myself personally, I have only seen black swans once in my life, and they were in Orlando, Florida. Because there is a city there that has a lot of black swans, and it's kind of cool. So you guys also might be connected to Orlando or to Disney or to that energy. So interesting with the 2 swans. You guys also might be a little confused as to like how to make this happen, or you may want to transform all of your emotionally confusing or heavy energy. You guys both might be wanting to go through a healing right now. For them on their side, you on your side, shared joined energies. So for them, they are prioritizing themselves. I get the King of Swords. I get they're building up their courage and confidence with Adonis, which is interesting because I get ugly duckling syndrome, which turned into a swan. And I feel like you're helping them realize that they're an Adonis to you and that they are very gorgeous and confident and beautiful. So I do feel like they are doing that. Also, the King of Swords energy is like they are in their strong masculine energy, strong divine energy, which is good. And I also feel like this is a card of communication, but they might be, and I would say they could be very logical about it, but with the Hierophant and with the Cupid, I would say they have a lot of romantic feelings for you, and they're not always just in their head. They're in their heart too. And then on your side, I get the Emperor. This is literally the 3rd man card on your side. So either you yourself are a guy, or you, and I only say that because usually predominantly the people viewing my channel are almost all women, but just because I see what the statistics that you guys are. But you may be a guy watching this on this pile. Also, you may also find that you're just in your masculine energy a lot. You're maybe in this dominant kind of take action, proactive space. Or you may have multiple men around you that you're dating, or people around you you're dating. I do get the Arthur and Guinevere card, and this is a very beautiful card of like a united married couple. So I do feel like you think about your person and you marrying each other or being in a committed relationship. So that is beautiful. And I do feel like that you are trying to focus on yourself right now as well, even though having all these guys on your side makes me think that if you're a woman that you might be prioritizing your person over you and your needs. But the shared energy between the 2 of you is Psyche, which is amazing because they got Cupid and Psyche for their first card, and you get Psyche here for the shared energy. So I do feel like they're also trying to prioritize you, and you're trying to prioritize you too. So it's a balance. So I do feel like that you guys are finding a balance. I love all the butterflies on this card, which represents change and transformation and flying towards each other, which is also beautiful. And I also get that you guys might feel like you guys want to communicate to each other more or talk to each other more, because that is a card of communication and creativity. So their energy, your energy, and the shared united energy between the two of you. I get the, wow, Four of Wands, again, the marriage card. They're really awakening to the fact that they really want a beautiful commitment with you and a strong, strong partnership. So even on this card, see the couple basically under the marriage arch and they are kissing. So it's like this is like the scene where it says you may now kiss your bride. So I do feel like they really want a committed relationship with you, and that's gorgeous with the Four of Wands. For you, on your end, I get sacrifice, feeling like you have to let them go. Now, the myth of Orpheus and Eurydice is actually it's one of my favorites. It's very unknown, and most people don't know about it. But basically what happened was, similar to Persephone, Eurydice also died in this myth. So basically, Orpheus and Eurydice were in true love, and they married after like a day. Because you know how that all goes with these myths. So they married each other fairly quickly, and Eurydice went down to the underworld. And so Orpheus loved her so much that he's a musician, and he played his magic flute to be able to romance their, all the blocks, all the beasts of hell, all of the gatekeepers, basically. And so he lulled them to sleep with his beautiful, beautiful music. And he went down to hell, and he talked to Hades, and he said, I really love Eurydice. I want to rescue her. I want to be with her. And he's like, you can be with her on one condition. Don't look back behind you. So they were walking out of hell, and she tripped on a rock, and so he looked back to catch her, and she went down to hell, and he didn't get to be with her, and they were separated forever. So with this card, it's called sacrifice. You might feel like you need to sacrifice and let go of your lover for whatever reason. You might feel like you need to let go. For some of you watching, if you have multiple suitors, you may feel like you have to let go of this one and be with someone else. You might feel like they're trying to make sacrifices and sacrificing you. You might feel like with the Orpheus and Eurydice that you are a beautiful musician and you just want to save and rescue your person. Those are not mutually exclusive. You may be a musician and also you may feel like you want to rescue your person. So there is that. You also might have a powerful voice or a powerful musical talent that you can use to help this connection along, or feel like you do. The shared energy between the two of you is Magician. I feel like both of you are manifesting each other. You're both trying to be together. So I get the Merlin and Vivian card. So I do feel like you're both trying to manifest being together, especially your person who has all sorts of commitment card energy going on with them right now. And then with them on their side, I get the Two of Wands, which is strong sexual energy, which is great. So they definitely have a very strong passion towards you and romantic love and commitment. For you on your side, I get Triumph. So I do get in this card with the World that you're wanting to travel to see them. So there is that. And I also feel like on some level, it's interesting. You go back and forth between like self-doubt or relationship doubt and being present here. Because on one hand, you feel like maybe I should just let them go. Maybe I need to let them go and sacrifice this connection. On the other hand, you think, oh, this connection is going to be successful. I can make this happen. So I feel like you go back and forth, maybe based on their actions or based on the day. Ironically, between the two of you, I get the Seven of Cups, where you guys are probably not in a technical committed relationship right now, or you might feel like you guys need to release the commitment to this connection, even though your partner doesn't want to do so at all. So it's an interesting dynamic about why would your person feel like, since they have so many feelings of commitment towards you and love, why do they feel like they have to end this connection? Or why would they feel like they would need to release it? Because both of you are feeling this. You're feeling sacrifice, Seven of Cups to release commitment, Death card, transformation and change. So there is that, or you might just feel like you guys are in separation right now. But it's so interesting because there's so much going on. And then on the bottom of the deck, I keep looking at it, I get the Scheherazade and Scheherazade. I'm butchering the names, I apologize. But it's 1001 Nights. And I get the Wisdom card. So I do feel like an overall arcing energy of this connection is that you guys are both trying to make wise choices. So there is that. Now, I'm actually guided to take my Twin Flame Journey Tarot. I usually go straight to oracles, but in this case, I'm actually going to take more tarot. I want to get a little relationship spread as well. So I'm going to do 3 cards for what you're thinking and feeling, 3 cards for what they're currently thinking and feeling, 3 cards for the past, what has happened already, to bring the 2 of you to where you are now, 3 cards for the near future in the next 3 months, what you guys are most likely to expect coming up if you guys do exactly what you're doing now, and a card for a longer term outcome. So, with this Twin Flame Journey Tarot, okay, so for you on your side, I get Page of Wands, the Devil, which is a transformation card again, and the Queen of Swords. So yes, I get the Devil is like obsession. So you do have some obsessive thoughts or passion towards your person. Very strong temptation. And then I get the Page of Wands, which is you're trying to be like confident in yourself and beautiful. I also get that there's a strong curiosity and excitement towards your person, which makes sense with the obsession. You also might find yourself having ruminating thoughts or obsessive cycling thoughts in regards to your person. So then I get the Queen of Swords, which I feel like you're definitely wanting to communicate to them in a very assertive way. For them, on their end, what they're thinking and feeling about you, and I get that you're trying to prioritize yourself and your needs. I get the Fool, which is the Leap of Faith card. I get activation. They're feeling extremely activated right now. I feel like their energy is feeling very alive, like you make them feel alive. I get the Sun, which is a card of happiness. Also, interestingly, I get illumination and growth, and we did get that they are awakening to the reality of this connection. And I get Temperance, which is card of patience and destiny. And even on the card, it says restoration. So if you guys are in separation, they want to restore the balance and they want to restore the connection here. And I feel like they also feel like you make them so happy, they want to jump in right away and they want to reconnect with you or restore it. So I get so many cards of them wanting to commit and so many cards of them wanting to like deepen this connection with you emotionally. In the past, this is fantastic. I get the Knight of Fire, which represents passionate adventure. So maybe you guys took a passionate adventure together. And it's interesting because you did get the Knight of Fire on your end for your first tarot card, and it shows up twice here. So there's 2 Knight of Wands, which represents all the passion in this connection. I get the 2 of Cups, which is divine partnership, the 2 Swans. So that's beautiful. That's like a relationship and a strong partnership energy. And then the High Priestess, which represents strong intuition. And I get hidden knowledge. So you're both very passionate towards each other. I feel like both of you either were in a relationship or in a commitment in the past, or just like really, really, really connected and really strong. I feel like you guys both might have hidden some things from each other or kept some things to yourself, but it wasn't done out of malice. It was just maybe done out of like clandestine, ways. In the future looks great. So I get the 9 of Coins, which is independence. So I feel like you are focusing on yourselves. Yet, I would say that what's great about it is I get the Queen of Cups, intuitive and sensitive. So here's like the loving, like Queen of Hearts energy, which is like you're really, really open-hearted with this connection and give all the love. And then Knight of Swords, decisive action. They ride towards you. So they definitely want to see you. I feel like they're going to come to you in the next 3 months, or definitely try to progress this connection, especially because of all the other stuff that you've got over there. And then the final outcome. Yes, I get the King of Cups, emotional mastery. So longer past 3 months, your person who's going through an awakening and a change and a transformation becomes the king to your queen. So that is beautiful. That is absolutely 2 Swan energy, soulmate Swan energy. So yes, so I love it. The King and Queen of Love united together. So your person is growing up or awakening or definitely going through some change right now so they can become what you need, especially because they go from 2 knights to a king. So they're definitely evolving, which I love. So that is beautiful. All right, now let's see some things that are affecting or influencing this connection right now. So I want to see what is your person going through in their life that is affecting or influencing this connection. So the first one is job. So occupation. So definitely their career is something that's a major focus for them that is affecting the 2 of you, or it's influencing the 2 of you in this interesting way. So definitely that. And I get change. So I get that there may be a career change or something going on here. So I get career change going on, or they're changing internally. They're making some physical or internal changes. and I get Thief. So I get, with the hidden knowledge card, if they've been hiding from you their true feelings or their true intentions or motives, it feels like this comes out in the open. And I feel like what they're really going to share with you, if they haven't been too vulnerable with you, I feel like they're going to share with you their worries, anxieties, and their vulnerabilities with message of concern. So I do feel like they're going to communicate with you, and they're going to tell you what they're concerned about, and they're not going to hide it anymore. I get the main female card and the gift. I also feel like they want to give you a present or a gift, and I think that that's very important with this connection. I feel like that also they think that you are a gift. So I think that's beautiful. So I like that. All right. Then I get for you, no, I keep staying there. There we go. What are they working through in regards to relationship stuff? What are they working through in regards to relationship stuff? Literally, that's so funny. Okay, so you know how the first shared energy card between the two of you with transformation, with Persephone and Pluto, you literally, they are working through transformation. So it comes up twice. So that is amazing. So also just to read this for you guys, it says they're struggling with confusion as you both move towards your potential together. But trust the changes that will bring more love and fulfillment than you ever dreamed possible. So they got the card of change. So they're trusting that the change that's going on will bring more love and fulfillment between the two of you than ever imagined. So this is so good. And literally the thing that comes up is occupation change. And here's a card of wealth. So with more financial abundance, that can help this connection a lot. And maybe it feels like they're able to commit deeper if they feel like their finances are stronger. Also, I get the distraction card. So also, I feel like your person's juggling like too many things right now, or a lot of things up in the air, and they're trying to figure it all out and make it all work and all of that. So there is this. And it says basically by them juggling a lot of things, they are keeping intimacy away. So they need to take a risk, and they need to allow love to penetrate their resistance. So that is something that they're working through right now, to not make themselves so busy that they can avoid intimacy, so that they can be more of an emotional risk taker. Now, I want to see with the unicorn deck, and these are things they're working through. So, with the unicorn deck, I want to look at what's coming up in the future between the two of you that are blessings. So, I get forgive, so you guys will have a forgiveness in this connection. I get the healer, you guys will do some emotional healing in this connection. And I get believe in yourself. Again, ugly duckling syndrome. You guys are going to believe that you guys are worth it, and that you guys do have value, and that you guys can have more confidence moving forward. So individually and together. So that is amazing. So again, believe in yourself, healer, and forgive. So that is something so beautiful. Yay. So those are some beautiful blessings for you guys. I'm excited for that. That will definitely help progress this connection. What are their messages of love? I want to know, what are they feeling for you in their heart? How do they view this connection, or what are they feeling about this connection? Obstacles. They do feel like that there are a lot of obstacles here, but instead of external obstacles, which there probably are, it seems like the unhealed wounds are actually the obstacles that are blocking the forward movement. So the healer card that comes up is very helpful, especially the two transformation cards you guys get and their awakening card. So very, very, very good. So I am loving that. The release. It does seem like they need to release all this baggage that's been holding them back. And with the two transformation cards, they may be feeling like, are we in separation? Do I have to release my person? I don't want to. I want commitment with them. So I feel like they are highly resisting letting you go. I feel like that message is very strong. Unavailable. They do feel unavailable right now. So they are needing to go through that change and transformation, or if you're in separation, they may be removed in retreat mode right now or unavailable. And then I get passion. So I do feel like they are very passionate towards you, especially with the Knight of Fire, passionate adventure. And this is strong in the Two of Wands, which is passionate. So they're definitely feeling a lot of passion for you. I'm going to look at the fairies and see what's going to happen in this connection. So What is happening in this connection? Dietary change. All right, I guess nobody's going to tell them that I'm having cream puffs. So, all right, it does seem like that, you know, you or them may be eating healthier, especially if you guys have body image issues. I feel like for you guys, getting into maybe some healing and some therapy for that can also help. So working with somebody that can help heal you therapeutically in regards to food might help. I get the marriage card. So it does seem like that they, again, this is like the third or fourth marriage card that I get for you guys, where they're really wanting this connection with you. So it seems like marriage could potentially happen in this connection. So there is this, and I get daughter. So you guys might be able to have daughters or have kids, or one of you or both of you may already have daughters. So it does seem like that is something in the future. You guys could have marriage and kids if you want it. Or there may be also already existing kids and a marriage in the future for you. How they feel about you with the romance angels. Yes, literally I get engagement. They would love to be engaged to you, or they want to work towards being engaged to you one day. So there is this. I get getting to know each other. So I do feel like you guys are progressing. So that is great. And I feel like they're still wanting just to get to know every part of you and getting to know you. So there is that, which is great, because if you're in separation, I feel like they want to connect deeper with you. And they get heart-to-heart conversations. Yeah, you guys need to know what's really going on inside of each other if you guys have hidden their feelings for each other or hidden things or knowledge, because they get heart-to-heart conversations with getting to know each other. So you guys do need to have a talk. I think that's important, especially with the Page of Swords card that came out. And in the back of the deck energy, I get chemistry, which we knew. Lots of passion. So, very good. Let's see here. Now I want to know with the Stellar Energy Oracle deck, I want to know what's going on with them. Judgment call. Yes, oh, this is great. So your person is listening to their inner voice about you and needing to make really wise, good choices. Because this arcing energy for this card is, for this pile, is wisdom. So wanting to make really good judgments, really good decisions in regards to this. Trying to make logical choices, but also choices that are in balance. I get restoring balance to have true love. Okay, so your person really wants to restore the balance in this connection because they have true love with you. This is beautiful, especially if they've been having to give you the cold shoulder or you've been giving them the cold shoulder. So if they are in a separation with you guys, or if you're in separation, I feel like that they may feel like you guys have been giving each other the cold shoulder and they're wanting to be more emotive or connecting with you or emotionally connecting. So that's very powerful. All right, now I get the Ocean of Emotion deck. What are they emotionally feeling towards you at this time? Lies. Yes, I feel like they're having a hard time being honest with you or being authentic and genuine because of the Hidden Knowledge card. So, and then it seems like they're trying to do what's right. There's a lot of cards that have come up with like balance and justice and judgment and stuff like that. So they're wanting to be courageous and, to be honest with you and to be open with you with this heart-to-heart conversation. They're wanting to share with you what's really going on in them and not feel like they have to put on a mask or lie about it. I get strong. So they're not sure they're strong enough to be honest with you. So they're going to need to really get that courage. Seductive. They definitely feel very attracted to you, obviously. So they feel very seduced by you or very attracted to you. Especially they dream about you and have like sexy dreams of you. And they get envy, which is that they feel worse about themselves. So if they do have a career change, they might have like their own inner worth be rebuilt up or built up more. Swan, and then they'll be able to be on your level, which they elevate from the 2 knights to the king. So that's amazing. And focus, which is great. Secrets, they're hiding stuff. Passion and surrender. They're wanting to surrender to the passion. Yes. I felt that, you guys. I feel like they really want to surrender to this passion. There is so many commitment cards on their side. I feel like they really want to give themselves into this. So they definitely want to surrender to the passion. And I get secrets and focus. So I feel like they're focusing on keeping things secret, and the lying card is keeping things secret, but I feel like there needs to be better communication in this connection where you guys really do have a heart-to-heart talk. So there is this. Also, if you've been keeping secrets from your person, they hate that. They like to know what's going on. They're a little nosy. So they really want to know about you. I get the In the Shadows card. So this is what your person is thinking right now. Next time, I will listen to my intuition. Yes, if you guys are in separation, they're really going to try to listen to their intuition next time. And if you guys are still in contact, it does seem like they're trying to listen to their intuition and they're trying to get better at it. So it seems like they're making a commitment to do that. It says, you are not part of my plan. Also, they might have made some actions that they feel like, oh man, I knew better. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. So if they regret some action that they did or some things they said or whatever, it seems like they're trying to listen to their intuition. They may have a hard time being optimistic about this connection because you are not part of my plan seems very interesting since they're so awakening to all these relationship things. So this is an interesting dynamic. Let's see. I am different now. It does seem like they're growing as a person. I do get the 2 transformation cards, so that is strong. Yes, it is too late, and you didn't imagine it. So it seems like you definitely are very accurate with how you intuitively feel like they have feelings for you. You did not imagine their feelings for you. They're definitely very much real and very there. And yes, it's too late on you're not part of my plan. I feel like they're trying to still kind of figure out how you fit into their plan. They may feel like, oh, it's too late for us to be together, but because maybe you guys have already been in, separation, but it seems like they're trying to figure out how to reconnect with you. So they may have to, figure out how it's not too late. So your person may be a little fatalistic or pessimistic about some things. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Yes, and your person is absolutely going through them. So they're definitely going through spiritual lessons right now. And it seems like your person will be highly benefited by this. So that is good. I get the timing just wasn't right for us. So they definitely feel like this is a timing issue in this connection. And if you guys have been in separation, they may be looking forward to a time when you guys can reconnect, when the timing will be right. It says, I remember every detail of that day. I replay our conversations over and over. So they're definitely stuck in the past, remembering and ruminating on things that you guys have said. I want to tell you how I feel. Yes, we definitely got that with heart-to-heart conversations. So it seems like, they think about the conversation you guys had, and I feel like they're kind of mentally a little too hard on themselves about it, or they're kind of, stuck in that, oh, I shouldn't have done or said that thing. But there is this. I am not available. We did get that they may not be quite available. We did get that card unavailable in the Messages of Love Oracle. And then I left when I saw you with someone. So they may be very aware or may think that you do have all these people that are wanting to pursue you. You got the 2 knights and the king, or the emperor. So they may feel like they have too much competition, or they may feel like worried they do. With the Hermit Tarot, I'm going to get some messages for you guys in regards to your person. Happiness is my priority, and I hope you'll wait for me. So I don't think you have to wait for them, but I do get that. And also I get 33, or I get 33. So 333 is very interesting in angel numbers. It talks about your higher self and your ascended masters being with you in order to help you. At least that's the interpretation I've always learned. So I know there's a lot of meanings when it comes to angel numbers. You can Google it and a lot of things come up. But that's the one that I felt. And then literally again, I was like 333. Well, here we go, you guys. Literally their ascended masters are trying to help them. Because check it. 333. Can you see the 3 on the top? Yeah. 333. So interesting. So yeah. And then also there is someone else. So one of you guys, maybe you are dating other people or they think there's someone else. So yeah, I feel like they think you're dating. And the Ace of Swords is, I feel like that they really want to communicate to you and reach out. And I feel like you are their happiness because they got the Sun card for you. So I do feel like that they're trying to prioritize being happy, and they do feel strongly connected to you. And they want a fresh start with you, bottom of the deck energy. So that's amazing. So yes to that. And finally, your final message of the Journey of Love and Journey of Love 2. I'm going to pull 3 cards for your final message between your person, what they're thinking and feeling about you right now, and what they're going through. Okay. All right, so partnership, it's always been you. Two of Cups. So they really, really, really care for you. It's always been you, especially if with Romeo and Juliet that came up, you guys were dating in the past. I get 42 embarrassed. I feel like I've screwed up too much. I feel like they don't know how to come back from the decisions they've made, especially if you guys are in separation. And then fiery, you make my temperature rise, obviously. They're very attracted to you. So that is what I have for you guys, my beautiful pile 3. I hope that you and your person are able to unite and come together. I do feel like they love you very much. There's a lot of passion in this pile and this connection. So I wish you guys the best with this. I do feel like you guys are really, really connected. If you feel like this didn't resonate with you, feel free to pick another pile or pick another video. Pick a pastry. We have a lot of videos up that are thinking and feeling for you videos, what their next action will be, what their intentions are for you, all sorts of fun videos. So feel free to check them out. If this did resonate, I'd love for you guys to like and comment and subscribe. You can feel free to hit that notification bell, and that will get you all these updates about my future videos, because I have a lot of really cool ones coming up that I have coming up. I'm having a dragon video that I'm going to be doing to talk about what blocks and obstacles your person's battling right now, what dragons do they need to get rid of. I have a lot of, and that's going to be a surprise box video where I have treasure chests that we're going to be filled with psychic messages for you guys, so that's going to be cool. I have a book series coming out as well in July that's going to be fun. I have all sorts of stuff coming up, so you please stay tuned. And then again, I love your comments. They're always so fun. So if you guys have commented before, I want to say thank you. You guys are the best. And I love channeling for you guys. So I wish you the best love and luck with your person, and I'm rooting for you guys. So until next time, I'm here for you, and I hope you take care. Bye.